So we're getting very close to trial, and some of you guys are probably sick of hearing me say the same old things. I need your help, I need your help, I need your help. But the reason I'm saying it is because I need your help. And a lot of people, first thing I want to do is start this off by thanking all of the wonderful people that have stepped up and helped. And every day it seems that more people are standing up and saying, yep, I can help. That's wonderful. I'm still a long, long way away from the kind of support we need to put this event together, to put this massive project, this 20-day siege of the courthouse with ride shares and gas money and food and media coverage and ribbons and all the things that we need. It's going to take a lot of people on a lot of fronts. Now, I guess I could start kind of from the smallest and work our way up. You know, there's a lot of people that say, you know, I live far away, I can't be there for you, but you know what, I think about you and I pray, and you know what, please continue to do that. That's wonderful. I need thoughts and prayers and spirits and all that stuff. That's fantastic. But what I need is actually the miracles that might come as a result of that, more than the actual thoughts and prayers. So what I believe in how prayer works and thoughts and magic and all that good stuff is that we think about it first and we pray about it and then we do something. And when we do something, often that's the thing that makes it work. So for those of you who are sick and can't show up and live on fixed incomes and can't donate money, but you're watching this, if this is reaching you, then you're probably on the computer. If you're on the computer, there's a couple things that you could do easily, just as easy as you clicking that button that made this video come on. And you could take and share this message with somebody else who might care. You know, that to me is as important, more important than sending a thought or a prayer, is send this message to somebody who might be able to do something. Because that's really the thing that's going to make the difference. That's the thing that's going to make this jury know that there's a truth that they're not being told in the court, is the people that are there. So imagine this. Everybody decided they can't make it, but everybody was thinking and praying. I go into court by myself with nobody there, and no signs and no protests, and a lot of thoughts and prayers. Could happen. Miracle could happen. The Spirit of God could descend upon the jury and cause their heart to realize that there's something going on that needs to be dealt with, and they could do this. The reality is, probably though, if there's a lot of people in court and a lot of people outside and the news picking up this story, that they're more likely, I think, to recognize that there's something wrong here that needs to be dealt with. So I need people to be here. Telling people about this, I think, is probably the most important thing right now, and whether it be getting the news to know about it or just telling a friend, even one person who might be able to actually show up, I think is going to be really the biggest help that somebody could do right now without going to the next level. If you're able to show up, you know, that's going to be huge. We've got court support signups. People will be contacted. Go to the website, and we have a court support sign up on every page. Please let us know that you're going to be there so we can schedule the days that you can come. If you can donate some gas money, so I'm stepping up the tiers here of how people can help. Even a $5 gift card, a gas card, or a gift card to the grocery store so we can get water and food for the people that are coming out to protest so they don't have to spend money on a meal at a restaurant. Anything we can do to make it easy for these people to show up that are willing to come, I think is going to have a huge impact. People have talked to me about us getting a motel room, and if somebody's willing to donate a motel room for a night or 2 nights or 3 nights or whatever, or even better, if you know somebody that owns a hotel in the area that's willing to donate a room for the cause, that would just be amazing. That would enable a lot of people to be able to come from a long way away and have a place to stay while they get ready for court. So that would be a fantastic thing. The next step would be joining one of my teams. And I've got a whole bunch of teams that are helping to facilitate this mission. The first is the writing team, and it's not in any particular order, but the truth is our strongest weapon, and the more people that can know the truth are more likely to be affected by it and be willing to do something. So I have a bunch of good writers, and you guys, I am very grateful, but I could always use more perspectives, more writers willing to write articles about this, willing to write letters, willing to, the written word is powerful. Once it gets published, it's out there as a beacon for everybody to see. We need flyers to be written. We need web pages to be written, articles to be written. There's all sorts of writing that needs to be put together. Then we have public relations. When we get some of these pamphlets and flyers and whatnot, I need people to get out there and to deliver them, to get out to the collectives, the doctors' offices, the advocacy groups, the churches, wherever, anywhere that there might be a group of people that would be receptive to this message of an injustice. Remember, this isn't a message about pot. This is a message of social injustice. This is a message of equal rights not being afforded to citizens of the United States of America. This is a message about the law. This is a much bigger message than pot. So we need people to get this message out. The media is another team that I have. I have people that are distributing press releases. We need to contact radio stations, blogs. We need to contact TV stations. Any kind of media attention we can get to this is likely to be helpful. Again, we're dealing with the truth. The more the truth gets out there, the more helpful it's going to be. The Fullerton Police Department was rocked because of the media picking up the story and people being affected by the fact that 2 cops killed an innocent man, and now they're facing charges because of the media attention and because of the public outreach, because of the public outrage and the unwillingness to let it drop, which is what would happen otherwise. Rideshare, I need lots of help with rideshare. I need people willing to make phone calls. I need coordinators. I need people to physically map out where these ride shares are going to be occurring, pickup locations, coordinating gas funds and who's getting them and where they're coming from. So that's another big piece of this puzzle. If you want to be a part of these teams, please let me know. Amenities. We are going to be providing food and drink for everybody that we can during the course of this protest, this 3-4 week long protest. We're going to be tapped in, I believe, to a food bank, at least one. But if people are willing to donate a couple of bucks and get a gift card to the grocery store, or donate a bag of apples or some sandwiches, I have people that I need to coordinate preparing food, so I need preparers, I need donations, I need people that can haul food, I need ice chests, all the amenities that will need to make this work. So fundraising and sponsorship is an ongoing battle we have. Everything that we do, remember, we're a grassroots nonprofit organization. We have no corporate funding. We have the only money that we receive is money that's donated by kind individuals and fundraisers and merchandise that we sell. So anybody that's willing to participate in sponsorship on any level is fantastic. If you're willing to donate incentives for people to come, I have ideas of t-shirts for people that bring more than 2 people or something like that. Any sort of fundraising sponsorship or idea like that, I need help with that. I still owe the lawyers over $10,000, and gas money just to and from the court for 3 weeks is going to cost a lot of money. So anything that we can do to pull resources together is going to be huge. So I need people to participate in that. Web promotion. I have a web designer or a couple of people helping with that, but I always need content for the web, but especially the internet is such a powerful tool that we really don't use that well. We've been producing these videos, and now we have our message has been created. There's lots of articles and messaging that's been created. We have a calendar, and our dates are on the calendar. But what we need is to get that out to other people's sites. We need to get ourselves to be visible to other groups and individuals that care. So the Facebook, the Google+, YouTube, Twitter, all of those things, and even other advocacy groups willing to put this up on their site and their calendar. That's a huge piece of what we need. Ribbons. We need lots and lots and lots of ribbons. So we need ribbon makers, we need materials, we need ribbon, we need pin backs, we need tile spacers, we need paint, we need glue, and all of the things that we make our ribbons with. And so we're hoping to really get the ribbon prominent out there, and it's such a powerful tool that the jury is going to see in our messaging this symbol of unity, this symbol of solidarity, these patients standing with patients and supporting each other, wearing this symbol of solidarity of our ribbon with the little red cross. And so I need people to help me make it. I need materials to be donated for it. Signs and messaging. This is something that's also really important. Our protests previous to now has been a fairly broad message, but we need to tighten our message up and make it more specific to the issues of this case. And so we're going to need more signs to be made. Really thankful for the people that have donated materials for that. We'll need to continue support with that, but I need people to make signs, and we need our message to be clear. So our writers and our idea people, we need messages specific, our talking points. When the press comes and interviews people, we need to have a clear, solid message. Why are we there? What is our outrage about? And of course, money. We talked about fundraising, but think about the things that you spend money on extras, your extra latte, your pedicure, all the different little things that we treat ourselves to. If you could take $5 of that a week and donate that, you could ensure that a couple of extra people are able to come. Or we pool enough of that together and I could drop another payment on the lawyer's desk, and I know that he would be a lot more attentive with that. So that's another huge thing. I hate to ask for money. I've never asked money from anybody in my life until this thing's happened, but it is what it is. I'm willing to fight, but I'm broke. I need help with that. That's the whole price thing. I believe Stephanie said she was willing to donate consultation for growing, and I think she's donated some of her pins for people that have been repeat superheroes. So that's something that anybody who's got a prize to donate, that's another huge idea. And I know anything I say can and will be used against me. So obviously I've opened up this message and hoping that the truth will overcome that. But really, anybody who's got anything that they want to donate to encourage people to come, any sort of incentive, or we'll call it a bribe, whatever you want to call it, but we need treats, prizes, ways that we can make this be fun. Now, remember, people will always come to a party, and if we can make this to be a party, if we can make this to be a social event where people come, who knows, you might hook up with somebody who's similar-minded with you, or you might get your chance of 2 seconds in the spotlight and get on the news, or whatever that thing is that encourages people to come to things. Maybe you can root for the winning team. Consider this to be a spectator sport, and hopefully you can lay odds down and root for the winning team. Treat it like that football game. But whatever it is that we can do to make this to be encouraging or easy to attend, something that people will take time out of their day, set aside time to come to, those are things that we need. Now here's the ultimate help that you can do, is you can help me to be a point person. I need people that I can count on to manage some of these teams. At this point right now, in addition to all these other things I'm trying to do, I'm really dealing with running at least 6 or 8 of these teams, and if I want it done, I've got to do it myself. But you, maybe somebody that's listening right now says, you know what, I can take on one of these teams. Man, that would just be the biggest the biggest relief in all of life right now. If somebody's willing to actually take on a job, and I can count on you, and you know, just communicate with me what's going on, and we can actually work as a team, and I can not have to worry about one of these pieces. If that was to happen, it would make all the difference in the world. Now here's what I really don't need. Everywhere I go, people say, you know what, here's that thing you need to do. I've got a stack of those things this high. You know, if you can shoot me an email and let me know, hey, here's an idea. I can't help you with it, but who knows, maybe somebody will. Great. I'm not saying don't give me your ideas, but please don't run up to me and tell me this is the thing you need to do, because, you know, my time's already spent. Between now and trial, I've got probably 3 times as many things to do as I have time to do it. And as much as I know a lot of people love to share their brilliant ideas with me, and you know what, some of the ideas are brilliant, but it takes a specific effort to make any of these ideas manifest. And right now, I'd rather deal with 3 good ideas that actually manifest than 1,000 great ideas that are just going to sit there. So, you know, if you've got a great idea, please show it to me. Make it happen, and then show it to me. And then that'll be part of this solution here. You know, because an idea is only good if something comes of it. So hopefully one of these things that I've talked about, you'll find appealing and you'll want to participate in. And please let me know. Always give me a call if you can. 951-436-6312. And I believe the email and all that other stuff will be probably on the video. Thank you.